Good day and welcome to another Genie of another edition of Outside of Genie, where we will be looking at the race meeting from Greyville on the polytrack today, the 28th of December of October. Sorry, we are 2 months away from December. So before we start, I just want to touch on one or two things. If you want to receive this video every day, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell, and you'll be notified every time we post the video. We're also available on social media as well as our contact details 0835855133. We do offer a daily service where you can get our analysis race by race and some other goodies which I'll discuss with you now. So we've got this free special offers for you. The first package, if you want to subscribe now till the end of October, 150 Rand, which will include a preview of the Pick 6 races coming this Saturday at Turfontein, where we have this big race meeting. And we just want to remind you that previously with these big meetings, we do have a very good record. July Day, we gave you 5 winners, including the last race double, which was 100 to 1. Gold Cup Day, we gave you quite a few winners, including some long shots, including the winner of the Gold Cup. So we do have a very good record. Or package 2, you can subscribe for now until 31st of October. You can subscribe for November for 400 Rand. Or you can take our special package for 600 Rand for 2 months from now till the end of October, which is good value because it works out to 600 to 300 Rand a month. WhatsApp us on 0835855133 to arrange your package. What do you get? You get the race by race selections, outright winner, and 2 possible outsider selections. What we do is we give you outright winner of a race. That horse can be any price. We have given outright winners as big as 53 to 1 that has won. So it's not just always a favorite that we recommend. We give you also two outside selections, which you can utilize in your play. We give 2 daily recommended all-to-come doubles. Each way bets at good value, as well as best bet of the day. We don't give you 8 to 10 or a 7 to 20 shot. You can find that yourself. We give you quartet and trifecta selections, and our selections do arrive often. Again, on Monday, the last race, our 3 selections ran first, second, and third, and the trifecta paid over 200, nearly 300 Rand, which you could have had for 6 Rand. And then also we give you PAs and Pick 6s, which you can add numbers onto or use some of the numbers or play as you see fit. If you subscribe, you'll be added to a WhatsApp group, and on that WhatsApp group, I post the selections every day. We give you race by race selection, Pick 6, PA, trifecta and quartet selections, daily value bets, best bet of the day, and then our all-to-come doubles. We normally give you a nice double with some nice prizes. They don't always win, but they do sometimes win, and sometimes they win at good prices. So let's have a look at the racing today. We'll be racing from Hollywood Beach Greyville on the poly track. And let's have a look at race number 1, which is a maiden plate 1400. It's off at 12.25. And let's have a look at the betting. Betting as follows: number 7, River Dune, 13 to 20, 3 to 1, Mama Pajama, 3 to 1, 8 to 1, Misty Hayes, Philip Sock, 16, Kingsley's Dune, 16, 20 to 1, give me the purple light. Okay, yeah, all right. And then 33 to 1, Akantia, and longer the rest. So here's we go, and let's have a look at the field. What I do is, in order to keep this video at acceptable length, because some people say it's too long and some want me to do more horses per race, what I'm doing is I'm giving you my first selection, my 2 outsider selections, and then I give you some 1 or 2 other horses that I think you need to include in your play. So in this race, we're going down to number 7, which is River Dune, is the favorite. Had a very nice debut behind My Lady, just under a length, 24.0. Second fastest 400. It was stubborn, hung, But I do believe this horse is nicely bred and will we go close today, hard to beat. Mama Pajama is a second favorite, and that can definitely give it a good run for its money. Has been finishing 4 lengths, 3 lengths behind, but can improve. East Coast Star is withdrawn. My outsider selections in this race is as follows. Number one, give me the purple light. Yeah, this horse did debut 7.5 lengths, but now going over the 1400 meters is drawn one, getting minus 1.5, and I do feel that this horse can improve and land up perhaps in the placings. In my other outside selection is number 12, which is King's Kiss Tune. It's a 3-year-old, already had 10 runs, has had 8 places from the 10 runs. Always there and thereabouts, definitely not without a chance. The 12 might be a bit of a problem, but on the poly, I'm not so much concerned because inadvertently a lot of the horses do go to the outside rail, so sometimes it can't be too bad. As horses ran against some very good opposition. You'll see a Princess Color. Princess Color won again a future on Saturday in Cape Town. Lava Lewis run good races. Walker Typhoon is not a donkey. Um, yeah, so definitely has run against some useful opposition. Can surprise. Let's move to race number 2, which is another maiden plate over 2,000 meters. Let's have a look at the betting. And here we have another favorite at 19 to 10. Cool Apache, Theatrical Moment 28 to 10. Flying Thunder 33 to 10. Koshas 8 to 1. Kaola 16 to 1. And 20 to 1. I'm Attractive 25 to 1. And longer the rest. So here we have a look at number 10, which I think number 10 has had 2 races, has improved from the first race to the second race. Last time out ran a very nice race, fastest 400 to finish, and before that also a nice 400 to finish. But it's draw 10, that's a little bit of a disadvantage, but I don't think it will be a problem. Warren Kennedy for Gavin Van Sale, very good combination, definitely include. Here we have number 12, Corsage, one of my outsider selections. Now with Cliffy Miller. This horse used to belong to Michael the Cock, but I see he's now sold it. And I think over this Polytrack, Flower Alley by Al Mafti May, this horse can do better. Look for number 12, Corsage, to be running on at the end. My other outsider selection is number 2, which is I'm Attractive. This horse is also improving slowly. Let me just get it. Number 2, Attractive. He's improving slowly, has been running well in better races. So today over the 2,000 meters, I think that might be the distance that it's looking for. So do include. Then this Flying Thunder, definitely with the -4.5, can be involved in a finish. Did run well over the 1900 and poly and can definitely be involved when the photos are taken. Theatrical Moment is also improving very nicely. Aston Aries for Michael Miller, this combination is getting a few winners, so do include in your play. Now let's move on to race number 3. Race number 3 is a Fillies and Mares handicap, 88 over 1800 meters. I do notice we have a lot of handicaps today and not so many maiden plates, which I think is good. Class C average minute rate at 81. Let's have a look at the betting in race 3. Eden Garden, Dutch 9 to 2. Mrs. Hotline 6 to 1. Silver Magic 6 7 to 1. Twice to Sydney 8 to 1. Scarlet Chill 8 to 1. Sea Venture 8 to 1. 8 for Lass 9 to 1. Artie's Wondergirl 9 to 1. Stelview 10 to 1. Sacred Blues 14. Red All 20. Sacred Ibis 45. Now let's have a look here at the field. My first selection here is number 5. The Sea Venture. Dynasty by Sportswood Mare, very well bred. And as you can see, they paid 550,000 for this horse. So it can't be a donkey. All right, so yeah, this horse ran second behind Miss Hotline last time out over the 1600 meters. But I do believe the 2000 meters will suit this horse much better. It's a 5-year-old mare, has been running against some decent horses, 85, 86. Now finds it in 81. So has been running well in this class, Escape Club. So I do think that Sea Venture in with a huge chance. But I also like the stable companion, Irish Wonder Girl, and I don't think they'll be far apart. Did win last time out over 81, ran in B divisions before. So it's definitely a horse of class, and I won't be surprised if this Irish Wonder Girl finish in front of stablemate C Venture. Then also also you can look at outsider selections. He's number 684 less has been running well behind Eden Garden Bliss and Mrs. Hotline, and can also be involved in a finish. This is a very open race. You can actually include a field if you want to today. Twice to Sydney, also Innovative Chance. Anton Marcus on board has also been running well. Can last time ran second behind Rise and can improve from there, but that was in a lower division. Here we have Eden Garden Blitz. Eden Garden Blitz has never in her life run over 2,000 meters. I think it looks like the closest she came was a 1750. And I've got my doubts whether she can do the 2,000 meter today in race three. Sorry, it's 1,800 meter. I see. I apologize. Over 1,800 meters. But she runs on well. I might land up with a cake on my face regarding number 7, Eden Garden Bliss. Yes, Mrs. Hotline, who also won last time out at a long price, getting the -2.5. Hopefully, hopefully we'll have to wait and see if she can improve. Scarlet Chill also in with chance. So as you can see, a very open race. So let's move to race number 4. We have a merit 85 handicap, Class B. Nice quality horses running today. I think you can really enjoy the card today. Here we have number 1, Sea Master, 16 to 10. Maiden Magic, 4 to 1. Vincent, 6 to 1. Color My Fate, 8 to 1. Red Drift, 8 to 1. Dutch Ali, 10 to 1. And longer the rest. So let's go down. And here my first selection, race 4, is number 8. Red Shift. It's carrying a 60, but it's getting the -4. This horse has always been there and thereabouts, and has been running well in similar divisions. 83 was there, ran 93 behind Master of Disguise, Venison, and I think with the -4 today can definitely be involved in the finish. Then my outsider selections is Color My Fate. I think this Master of My Fate by Black Manaloose will appreciate the longer distance and can definitely involved in the finish. Didn't run too bad behind Golden Duke last time and has been running against some decent opposition before that. So look for Color My Fate to improve in this race. Then my other outsider selection is number 7, which is Vincent. Lyle Hewitson on board did win last time out and is definitely in with a huge chance in this race. Can definitely be involved when the photos are taken, not to be left out. So yeah, there's a lot of horses of chances in this race. Maitland Magic did win a maiden last time out, won very easily. Can follow up on that. Dutch Alley is always there and thereabouts, except last time I'm not sure what went wrong there. And yeah, and then number 1, Sea Master, the favorite, did run a maiden, and then last time out ran second behind Admiral's Guest. Can also be involved in a finish. Warren Kennedy on board, definitely in number 1, Sea Master, with a huge chance. So let's go to race number 5. There we have a novice plate, Class C, 78. Let's have a look at the betting. Race 5, Dandilo 17 to 10, Deep 4 2 to 1, Serpom 9 to 2, Tomzo 8 to 1, 14 to 1, Fireview. Tonight's fight night 14 to 1, Captain Elidor 16, 20 to 1, and longer the rest. Yeah, this is a novice plate, and according to the novice plate, the handicap best weighted is number 8, Dandalo, then Serpom, Fireview, Deep 4, and Captain Elidor. But I have seen in my time sometimes the horses with low merit ratings come and beat, but I hope it's not going to be the case here. First of all, I do like the look of number 8, Dandilo. It's still a young horse, has only had a few runs. Did run well in the future, and then also in a grade 1 behind Eddie DeReed. Now a little bit down in class, can do well, can be involved. But I think a horse that you need to watch out is number 1, and that's Deep Fort. The debut behind and Magically has won again. He was 3 winners out of that race. Here we have behind Wakara, 8 runs, 4 winners out of that, and it won unchallenged. So I definitely think Deep Fort can be as an unknown factor here, and can come in and go in again, beating the favorite. So definitely, I think Deep Fort in with a huge chance. Then Sir Pom also ran well, and then last time out ran in a grade one, and now back into a novice. Also a horse that you can include in your bigger permutations. Fireview is coming from Fairview, but it has run against Global Summer, which in his own right is a champion already there, and then ran against some hard knockers against Mew Grande. Now bringing the horse back over the 1200 meters. Maybe Fireview you can include in your quartets. So then let's move on to the next race, which is race number 6 at merit rated 99 handicap over 1200 meters. And let's have a look here. The betting, where the betting is Socrates 3-1, at Altissima 4-1, Hard to Play 9-2, Good Rhythm 9-2, Liner 7-1, Williams Land 7-1, 10-1, and Better the rest. So here is my first selection is number 9, which is at Altissima. At Altissima has run against the best horses, and is always there and thereabouts. Seldom's run a bad race, and I'm looking for this horse to go in again. I'm not worried about the number 9 draw. I don't think that will be a problem. He's a polish specialist, has run course and distance 5 times, 2 win, a second and 2 thirds. And I do feel that Altissima today in this race will be hard to beat. I was thinking of making it my best bet of the day. Then some other horses you can look at is Hard to Play. Did win well last time out, and you probably have to include that again because it can repeat. Um, so it's difficult because it did win well, and has also run against much higher 112, 112, 104. So definitely include in your play again. And then my other outsider selection is number 8, which is Good Rhythm, getting the -4, also running well, always around when the photos are taken. Definitely also in Good Rhythm with the -4, in with a huge chance. Now there are horses with chances. Socrates with Marcus on board. Last time out over the 1400 meters. Now bringing it back to the 1200 meters. Has also run against some decent opposition, and with Marcus on always a factor. So that is then that race. Now let's go around race number 7, which is a merit rated 75 handicap, Class C, average merit rating 73. Here we have Higher Purpose 5-2, Mashari 3-1, 33-10, Dagan, Tambora 7-1, Ferrari I 7-1, 15-1, Stand By Me, Sovereign Soldier 20-1, and Longer the Rest. Yes, in this race we have got a couple of horses that has just won their maidens, and my choice is one of those horses, and that's number 5, Dagan. I think this Vercingetrix colt by Albaftimi won well last time out, hanging in late, beating Guitar King. But the horse won so well, and with Marcus on board, drawn 5 today, I expect this horse to run a huge race again. But here we have Higher Purpose, who won by 5 lengths. I'm not sure about the strength of the field, but can probably be involved in a finish again. Masahari is also a horse that's been running well lately and do need to include. One of my outsiders you can include the Stand By Me. Doug Campbell stable is in form. Muzieni from Trotu, a hard knocking horse, already has got 5 wins and is the type of horse that can improve and run into the placings. Should do include number 3, Tamora, coming from Cape Town, first time on the poly here, but that can be to his favor. So also do include in your pick 6 and all your play. Let's move on to race number 8, which is the last leg of the pick 6. It's a Felicimere 68 handicap, Class D, average merit rating 67. Let's have a look at the betting. Number 6, My Lady 4-1. By betting 4-1 the field. Passivity 4-1. Joyful Winter 9-2. Big Sky Country 6-1, Harper's Dream 7-1, Pina Colada 8-1, Rochelle 12-1, Wintertime 14-1, Dark Misters 14-1, Rainbow Dream 22-1, and Kick Butt at 28, and longer the rest. So in this race, I've got a bit of an outsider view at 20-1, number 10, Rainbow Unicorn. Now, if you look at Rainbow Unicorn, first of all, Rainbow Unicorn came back after a year's rest. His last race was on the 27th of July, then came back on the 20th of July, just 7 days short of a year. And he came with an 81 merit rating. That made the merit rating has now plummeted to 67. This horse we are running now in a 67 average merit rating, was running in 80s, 75, 79, now 64, and has been improving slowly. Bush of Dawn is currently one of the horses with the highest earnings in the new season in KwaZulu-Natal. And last time out, he improved and he ran the fastest 400 to finish 23.4. And they say lag, no threat. But I mean, if you run 23.4, 400 to finish, you cannot be a donkey, because you can see here was drawn 14 out of 15 on the 1400 meters at Scottsville. That is the kiss of death. So now they're bringing it back, but drawn 10, which is still wide, but not as wide as 14 out of 15. And I do believe that Rainbow Unicorn will be running on when other horses are stopping. This is a captain of all by Fastnet Rock Me, and I do think that number 10, Rainbow Unicorn, can spring a surprise here and be involved in the finish. My other outsider selections is number 1, Rachel. Rachel has run over this distance 3 times for 1 second, but I think that can do the business, has been running there and thereabouts, and can definitely be involved in the finish. Wayne Agreda on board. And then my other outsider is a huge outsider, Kick Butt. It's a 6-year-old from Cliffy Miller's stable. But this Calvin Habib he always rides outsiders. So, and he is one of this horse before. So keep an eye out for this horse. Do include in your play. If this comes in, you'll be standing in a power queue laughing, thanking outsiders, Genie. In the other horses, Harper's Dream last time won with a big prize. I don't know how he improved. Wintertime is now also with Michael Werdendal. I didn't run too bad last time after winning the maiden. My Lady did also won a maiden last time out. Passivity has won 2 races in a row. Getting a -4 can be included in the finish. Joyful Winter, the Cock, Kahnemeyer, and Emilio, always a factor. Can also a surprise. Dark Mistress has been running in Cape Town and now has had 2 runs on a poly with the last effort, the improved effort. So all in all, a difficult glass race, open race, and that brings us to the end of our preview. I hope I could point you in the right direction to make a few rand. And as I always say, break a leg.